Like that.
I'm hungry.
Okay, why you ain't stop and get some when you was gone?
Cause why you ain't cook?
Because I'm busy.
Busy.
Welcome to the pressure cooker.
Like that.
I'm hungry.
Okay, why you ain't stop and get some when you was gone?
Cause why you ain't cook?
Because I'm busy.
Busy. I mean, you've been in the house all day.
Okay, and I gotta take care of kids. I gotta wash clothes.
I never will understand these type of situations where a woman doesn't cook for a man that's out working all day. You know, you're in this relationship with the man. He's the provider, but you ain't gonna cook.
I gotta clean. I gotta go to football practice. I gotta pick up for football practice. Then after that, I gotta go to football training. I gotta keep going. I didn't have time to cook.
But when you had a full-time job before I was working, I was doing all that. I ain't complaining. I still cook.
Well, I'm not you.
Exactly. You're not him. So you should be able to do it better than he's able to do it. You should be able to multitask and take care of those things better than he's able to take care of those
Absolutely.
things.
I'm not you. I can't cook every day. Like, you should be able to respect that I did everything else but cook. Like,
what black
you
woman?
could have brought some food. Don't use the race car.
No, I'm about to use it because it's deep. This is a deep situation.
It's not that deep for you to
think
use.
about what you're saying. What black woman don't at least make cornbread once or twice a week?
Nah, he kind of wrong for saying making cornbread once or twice a week. You don't have to make cornbread to provide a decent meal for your man. It's very easy to provide that meal. There's so many things now where there's no excuse for a woman not to be able to cook. There's air fryers, there's crock pots where you can put the meal on at night and let the beans slow cook. So there's no reason that you can't provide a meal for your family.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's, I guess.
For they man. Dinner at least four, I'm gonna say 3 times. And they ain't even push. I could really say 4, but I'm gonna say 3 times a week.
At the end of the day,
You ain't even made yesterday.
Okay, I was busy yesterday.
But today's Sunday. I put an overtime shift and went in to work.
Okay, that's fine. I was busy today too.
So you ain't even cook Sunday dinner for the kids.
No, the kids ate. You just not gonna eat. That's why I say you should have got something on your way home because you passed all those food places. And you could have just got you something.
I pass food places every day.
That's ridiculous. The kids say, you said to this man who been working overtime today on a Sunday when, okay, maybe you can't cook during the week every day during the week, but it's Sunday. So you wasn't taking the kids to no soccer games and all this other stuff on a Sunday. You mean to tell me we couldn't have Sunday meal? And you fed the kids, but you didn't care about what I eat. Even if you picked up something for them, you could have picked up something. And if I would have came home and said, well, I don't want that, I could see that argument. But you didn't prepare anything for him to eat.
This behavior just doesn't start overnight. It just doesn't. I'm sorry.
Hey, Abigail.
Listen, it's not that serious. Like
No. We ain't even about to do that. We not about to pull that. Not that serious though.
Right now.
We not about to pull that.
Do you want me to go get you?
No, I want you to cook me something.
Okay, I don't have time to do that.
So what you about to do? You busy?
Yeah, I'm busy.
What you about to do?
I gotta help my kids with their project.
I can do that while you doing that.
No, you can cook, and then I can help them with their project. Like, I'm not with that cooking stuff.
So finally, she comes to the reality and say the truth. She's just not with that cooking stuff. She doesn't want to cook for him. It's not, she doesn't want to cook. That's like I said, I assume that she picked up something for the kids. This is clearly a woman that does not like to cook. And I know you said this ain't just started. There's a lot of women that be cooking and cleaning while they dating a man. And as soon as they get the man, all they go out the window. So it could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. But for most of the time it don't. A lot of time, man, you listen, these women will straight up tell you, I cook, but I don't like to cook. I don't cook now because there's nobody to cook for. Women that generally cook, they're going to cook regardless. Now, they might not cook a whole lot if it's just them, but they're going to cook regardless because that's just what they do. That's in their nature. Women that is used to preparing food for a family, that's just in their nature. That's just like working out, going to the gym. You know, the reason why people can go to the gym all the time is because their mind is wired to go to the gym because they train their mind to go to the gym. And when you don't go to the gym, your day is not complete. It's almost like you walk out the house and forget your shoes and you got to walk around barefooted. That's what it feels like when you don't go to the gym.
But I'm telling you, there are some women who have these behaviors that I am one person when I'm pursuing a man and when I'm dating a man than I am when I actually secure the man. It changes because I'm sure if she had those behaviors prior to them getting involved, he probably wouldn't have got involved with her. Because
The-
he's a man who wants food. He like he said, when you worked the full-time job, I did those things. I did the cooking, I did the cleaning. So maybe that's the way their relationship started off. She was the person bringing home the money and he was doing the cooking and cleaning. And now that he's bringing home the money, he just expect the same thing in return.
Listen, most of the time you overlook these things. You just overlook them. You a lot of time men get into to these situations where they want to be with the woman so bad until you know what, the cooking is not so big of a deal, or she's cooking but I see that this is not really, because it's very difficult to hide who you really you to hide who you really not for a long period of time.
It may not have been a
It's
long
very
period of
hard.
time.
That well, either way it go, then that's your bad.
Mhm.
Then that's your bad. You keep listening to the bit. Well, you 6 months and you know you whether you want to marry that woman or not, or 3 months or 2 weeks. Well, that's your bad.
Mhm.
Now you in the situation. So I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. You should have waited your time because eventually you're gonna result back to who you been your whole life.
It still
You're gonna
doesn't negate
result
the
back.
responsibility that she should have cooked for him. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you want to chuck it off and say it was a bad choice. She knew what she was getting into, and it's no reason that you shouldn't have. That's just this man had worked all day. You should have had some for food prepared for him. I'm sorry. I won't negate that. I understand you're busy. I understand you have a busy day, but there's too many things that allow you to take and bring meals, make quick meals.
Well,
This man is willing to go help the kids and wait on food after working overtime, and she's still telling him she don't want to cook. That's a problem. That's a major problem. And just like I said, if you stop to get something for the kids, she should have got something for him. And then if he didn't want what she had prepared for him, that would have been a horse of a different color. But she's being rebellious. She's just being a rebellious woman, and she's not being considerate of that man and what he provides. That's all.
well,
He needs to
sure.
get rid of
Maybe,
her.
maybe she is inconsiderate.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she is.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, what you gonna do about it? You sitting up here arguing and whining about it, and she say she ain't finna cook for you. She
Well, I
gonna cook
mean,
for the kids.
I'm pretty sure he's going to eventually have to go get him some food or fix his own
So
food.
that's a problem. So
So you
what's the
solve
use in
that
crying
problem.
about it?
You solve that problem. Well,
Who
he's asking. He ain't crying and he asking. And that's how
and
listen, that's the part that we miss. In relationships, when things start to shift and change, then you go to your partner and you ask them for the things that you need that they're not providing. And if that person don't hear you when you say it, now moving forward, he shouldn't have to have this conversation again. If he has to have this conversation again, shame on him. Because I'm gonna have it with you tonight and I'm not having it with you no more. I expect to eat when I come home. And if you can't fix me something to eat, I expect you to buy me something to eat. That's it. I mean, I need a
listen,
meal.
let me tell you something. The reason this woman is talking that way is for a reason. Generally, people who know the rules or follow the rules, they don't talk like this.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking like this for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do? That's how she's talking to him. What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Make a move.
Mm-hmm.
That's how she's talking to him. So him sitting up there doing all that, I don't really know what for.
Mm-hmm.
Because she obviously say, "Yeah, I got some food for my for my kids." So okay, she either know you ain't gonna do nothing, or she don't give a damn what you do.
So she think until
I'm
he
just
gone.
saying. Well, maybe she think But
Mhm.
that's how she talking. That's how she feel.
Mhm.
I mean, you by talking to, that's
and he
what
ought
she
to make her
sound like.
stand on it. If that's how he has the right to bring it up. He's did his part. If it continues to happen and that's what she does, then he needs to do his part to decide what's best for him. And then when it's done, she don't need to be whining about men ain't no good. They don't take care of their kids. They're not this, they're not that. See, that's what you get a result of. No. She doesn't get to do that and think that shit is okay. It's not.
Kevin and Caprice. Let's talk relationships.